Hey guys, Ryan Hamer here. Hope you're doing well. Today I want to talk to you guys about when you're applying for a credit card. A lot of people make the same mistakes when they're filling out that credit card application. Uh, Two things really. When it comes to the income portion, they don't ask you for your pay stubs, right? And a lot of people sort of give the exact amount. I don't think that there are any hard and fast rules with regards to embellishing that amount at all. And when I say that, I simply mean a lot of you guys are putting down what you make per year. But if you live with someone, if you have a roommate, if you have a dog in your house that works and they get a paycheck, then you should be including their income on top of your income in addition to your girlfriends or your spouses or your parents or whomever, such that the whole total household income is what you put on the income when you're applying for that credit card, because that'll help you. Second of all, you want to make sure that, yes, and I also wanted to tell you guys, don't apply for a credit card. Don't apply for any kind of credit if you haven't looked at your credit bureau. And if you don't know what's there, if you have collections on your credit bureau report, most likely you're going to get denied. If you have a bunch of late payments on existing credit cards, most likely you're going to get declined. If you're late on existing installment payments, like your car payment or whatever furniture payment or whatever you have going on, don't apply for a credit card. A lot of you guys are applying for credit cards at the wrong time. It's a strategic game. It's chess, not checkers. And you can't just apply for something just because you want it. Just because a friend of you told you that you should apply for this card, or you're in a store and somebody walks up to you and says, "Hey, we're having a special promotion today. Why don't you apply for this credit card?" If you don't know your status, most likely you're going to get declined. And one of the things is, I always tell you, take a look at your credit bureau report, see what's there, and you know whether you're making your payments on time. You know whether you've missed any payments. And if you don't know, you should know, and you should take a look so you have visibility into your credit profile, because it's about a profile that you submit on an application or with a loan application, and that's what determines whether you get approved or not. Because if they look at you and they see, okay, he or she is doing this, or he or she isn't doing this, or they have a pattern of paying late, or they have a pattern of having things go into collections, that's going to determine whether you get the credit that you want or the credit that you deserve. A lot of you keep telling me, well, Ryan, what about this and what about that? No, it really just depends on what your profile says. Like, you create your profile. It starts off as a blank canvas when you apply for your initial first credit. When you first start out with credit, you get a phone bill or something like that. There's nothing on your credit bureau report, right? Some people apply for credit cards like it's candy, especially students that go away to college for the first time. They have a litany of offers coming at them. And I get it, it's easy. You're bombarded with different types of credit card offers. And you just turned 18 or 19 or whatever, and you're just getting these cards, getting these offers for the first time. It's exciting. But you have to be strategic. Don't accept every single credit card that you get. Just because you get approved, it doesn't mean that that's the card for you. Department store cards, they're the worst. Interest is the highest. When you get one of those credit cards at the furniture store, those can those can go up pretty high pretty quick. So just keep that in mind. You put $1,000 on a couch, and another 1,500 on a table, and the next thing you know, it's up and it's up and it's up. Sometimes they have offers where they give you 3 months to pay or 0% interest. If you ever get 0% interest, that's when you take advantage. Pay it off within that period of time. You're not paying any interest, you're only paying the set cost, and that's it. A lot of people get caught up with that and screw that up. Don't. If you happen to get approved for a credit card with 0% interest, and I'm not talking about a store card, I'm not talking about a furniture card, I'm talking about like a legit card with a lending institution. If it's a 0% interest, take that, use that, to pay off whatever other debt you have, another credit card, do a balance transfer, and then pay off that amount within the allotted time. That way, once you do that, and what I mean is you're transferring the balance from one credit card over to this one with a 0% interest. So now that card will be free. Now this card will give you a 0% interest, so then you rapidly pay this down as quickly as you possibly can. Then you're going to have two clear credit cards, because what happens is this interest rate of 0% is only there for a specified period of time. Chances are they're going to jack that up in 6 months, 12 months, or whatever, whenever the introductory offer is over, because that's how they get you. A lot of people get fooled and lulled into a false sense of comfort with an introductory offer and slack off with regards to trying to pay something down. Once you do the balance transfer, that's free money, that's free time for you to pay that debt down, because you clear up the other card. But a lot of people, they end up, oh, well, I got time. No, you don't have time. Pay that stuff off. Okay? Once that's paid off, then you'll have that card free and clear. And then you've built up a good relationship with that card, and you might even get a credit limit increase. But if you mess that up, then it'll end up being like universal default, and all your other cards can get messed up. But I'm digressing. I essentially just wanted to tell you guys that when you apply for a credit card and you're filling out that application, you don't always, you just have to look at everything and be strategic as you're filling stuff out. You can use leverage. So if you live with somebody and they make money and they're in the same household, you're able to add their income on top of your income so that your income looks larger. But technically it's the household income. All right? So keep that in mind. And hopefully you got some tips out of this video, and hopefully you enjoyed it. Feel free to like, share, and comment if you have any feedback for me. All right? Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Have a good one.